And when he saw their faith, can we say he saw their faith? And behold, some men were bringing on a bed a man who was paralyzed. And they were seeking him to bring him in and lay him before Jesus, but finding no way to bring him in because of the crowd. That's a theme that we're going to hear, the crowd, right? The woman with the issue of blood, she had to work her way in through the crowd. And the crowd, when Luke talks about this, the crowd is keeping us from Jesus. The popular consensus, right? The woman with the issue of blood, she came like, if I just touch the hem of his garment, I'm going to be whole. And she works her way in the crowd, and she touches the hem of Jesus' garment. And Jesus said, whoa, who touched me? See, the crowd doesn't touch Jesus. It's the woman who has the faith to say, if I just get hold of him. And the crowd is keeping this man who's paralyzed, and his friend is bringing him from Jesus. So finding no other way to bring him in because of the crowd, they went up on the roof and let him in. Oh, see, sometimes you got to get to a higher place to get to Jesus. And they let him down the bed through the tiles in the midst before Jesus. And when he saw their faith, can we say he saw their faith? And he said, man, your sins are forgiven you. And the scribes and the Pharisees began to question, who is this who speaks blasphemies? Who can forgive sins but God alone? Now, it's funny because I've heard some people say, well, Jesus did all the miracles he did as a man. So my question to you is, did he forgive all the sins as a man? No, Jesus is fully God and fully man. You need to have that within you. His name is called Emmanuel, God with us. So they're questioning, when Jesus perceived their thoughts. Oh, what does it mean he perceived their thoughts? Jesus is the king of the word of knowledge. He's hearing, it's a prophetic thing, to the word perceiving their thoughts. It wasn't anything mystical. Jesus perceived their thoughts, and he answers, why do you question in your hearts? Which is easier to say, your sins are forgiven, or to say, rise and walk, but that you may know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins. He said to the man who was paralyzed, I say to you, rise, pick up your bed, and go home. And immediately he rose up before them and picked up what had been lying on and glorifying God. What a striking statement. Jesus saw their faith. So the story teaches us about faith. Real faith is never invisible.